Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Sebastian. I'm the Novice Prospect, and we are back in Curious Space Program. And the mission profile for today is as follows. You may deduce so from the title. We're going to the Mun, we're landing there, and we're returning. That's basically the entirety of it. But you know that sounds simpler than it's done. Um, I've sort of done some back of the napkin mathing, and I figure I need about 7,500 meters per second of delta V, probably a bit more, just for margin and what have you not. Um, so why don't we go and make a vehicle? Let me go and put a little music on. There we go. And remember, you can use your points to, request your own music. And first off, we would want a so how do I do this? 3 crew members. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. 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 So this is our return stage. We're gonna go and attach some sciencey things to this. Maybe bigger. Oh, right, okay, that's not what I'm needing then. Hey, Raving Mad, welcome in. How are you doing? Is it under payload? Quite possibly. Yes. Big service bay like this, possibly. We'll see. What do I do with science? That's sort of the question. Where do I store the science? That's the... Yeah, yeah. I'm just sort of looking through at the moment, but yeah, I figure we're gonna have 2 of these in here. Okay, there we go, and then turn it like this, maybe. Okay, I also want some reaction wheels in here. I think that's under command and control somewhere here. Oh, bless you. Alright, and then we'll give it some baterías. Oh god, they're tiny. Yeah, no, we'll do that differently. I'll just use another one of those. Is the update out? I have missed that then. There it is. Yeah, EAV 2.0. Shit. Oh well. I was meaning to as well. Funny thing is, the dev had actually reached out to me last week. Oh well. That will be on the program for tomorrow then. But thanks for reminding me. Honestly, I would have honestly forgot completely about it. Oh well, mistakes were made. um, 59. There's 300 worth of charge in there. Up like so, and then 2, I think, would be enough. And there's enough electric charge in there. We can close this. Then I suppose or maybe even different fit into a cargo bay. What do you mean with a cargo bay? Oh wait, this was part of this guy, wasn't it? It's the size, yeah. But you know what? Why don't we? Yeah, throw all this away. Just attach the lab straight up. Then an experiment airlock first off. Or not. Ah, right, okay. Okay, okay. So wait. Shan't need you. Sure, sure, actually, why not? Yeah. Ah, it's all good, it's all good. Don't worry about it. That's an experiment airlock, but... That's the one thing I haven't found yet, is an actual airlock. Shuttle airlock. Is that one needing... The mid-deck airlock allows access into the unpressurized cargo bays. Um... Hmm. Right, okay. But it's that whole attachment, I don't know if I like that. And then no, let's not do that. That's an experiment airlock, but that's not too for Kerbals to get in. This is what I'm not. Whereas this one it allows access to space, so it would be this somehow. Just curious, is it you that fits in here? No. No, you fit in there. Okay. Then it'd be almost better to go this way, I suppose. Right. There's an airlock, and then the experiment can go in there. Then we'll auto strut that to the root part, and I will actually attach some struts myself. Some, yeah, strut connectors medium. We'll go with triples. Nice. I mean, he's promised quite a few things. Specifically, he said he was doing farming. I don't like that. And as I say, it's literally just slipped my mind, to be fair. That might work, just as a bit of support. Them, I don't actually like that. Trying to get just at the, but okay, then I'll do it again. Fuck it. I mean that one's, yeah, okay. I see why you wouldn't want to use that. We'll just go, no, not with the igloo, the actual igloo, and then stick the experiment back in there. Airlock. Sure, we'll just leave it like that. Hmm. wondering, could we maybe use a... Is it another structural, just an empty... Yeah, just a structural fuselage, but they only come in certain sizes. Yeah, that. Give a bit of structural tubing. Ah, shit. That doesn't give me access there. Can't do that. Yeah, that would be less than ideal, so... Then, you know what, we'll do it the other way around. You won't let me do that. Okay, like so. Put you there, put you there, put you underneath. Okay. Obviously we want some survival here, so a parachute would be good. Yeah. We'll probably want some drogue chutes here as well. Something like these guys here. Yeah, just two of them here on the side. That'll do quite nicely. We'll stick them together in the same stage. Okay. Then we're going to need to lift all of this. And I don't mean just in here, but actually a lot of fuel and thrust. So this guy lands. Perfect. 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 What I'm going to do is we're going to stick an interstage on here. Yeah. Wait, heat shield probably first, actually. Right. And then I think I can probably actually do a bit of moving here. Although that might look weird. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I would need to actually move the entire heat shield up, I think. But yeah, that looks decent enough. Okay. I'll check it out. Fuel tanks. So we have, you know, some amount of fuel in here, and then I'm just gonna stick an engine on that and see what we get out of that. Maybe we want to actually go in here with a sort of engine plate type thing. And not an adapter, just you know, like an engine mount. No. Yeah, what in the heck? Thank you. That was a bit offset there. Like so. Right, now we're gonna stick some engines on there. I'm thinking... God, they're big. So my problem is also landing legs, but we'll see how that all comes together. No. That's a lot of thrust in vacuum. 29 kilonewtons. What's the specific impulse here? 317. That's good. So you know what? We'll put these on the outside. I need to move them in a bit radially. Yeah. And then the central engine. Although, give me a second here. Feels like. Yeah, there maybe. I'll do. And then some. What's this here? 9.8 kilonewtons versus the 29 we've got there. That's not going to be useful. You are terribly big. Ooh, hello. You look decent enough. 2,964 meters per second. That's actually more than I need, but good. This here stage should get us taking off and back home to Kerbin. That's the intent here. Now comes the landing thing. Okay, they look big enough. I think I want triples though. There's something about triplets that's more stable. Then start retracted, right? And look at that. We have essentially a stage that should get us healthily into space and back. What I want to do here quickly, because I did forget to put those in. Not structure. Where's it? Command and control. Give me the biggest wheel you got. What's this? It's an SAS unit. Oh, okay. Interesting. But no, is it you? Yeah, stick you in there. God, that looks so jank there, that connection. But apparently that's how you're supposed to exist. Fine. Yeah, it changed a lot. I figured as much, and I will do a restart as well. There's no point in going into an existing save there. I've already decided that. And we shall also give us some RCS, I should think. I'm looking for a good set of thrusters. I do like these actually. Looking for, okay, so this one's got a bit more ISP. That's the specific impulse? It means it burns longer. Right, fine. Do like so. Yep. So we have some way of controlling the orientation of the craft. Then how does this work? I'm just curious. Like, it gives you SAS, and then you attach it somehow on the side radially. It says. All right, okay. It's big. I don't know if I like that. Might be for a different circumference. But yeah, this is our first stage. Now we're gonna need to go, I think, a bit bigger. I think I want to go from 2.5 to like 3.5 meters. But I don't know exactly how I would do that. I mean, we have this interstage, but that doesn't cover up what we've built there. Too big. Yeah, that's just the coupler, but it doesn't do the... Neither does that. Oh, that's helpful. Okay, we're gonna need to put this into a fairing, I think. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing, putting this into a fairing, like, and close it. So where is the 2.5 meter decoupler from them? No. I'll be you then, right? Okay. Put one of those in, put a 2.5 meter protective shell around it. Close. Right. Okay, I see. Maybe this is fine, because what I would want to do is it is something this. So let's go by size, I think. Then should hopefully find some. Nope. No. No. What in the? I need bigger, not smaller. Wait, that's a Rockomax. That should be 3.75, I thought. I'm just looking through here. What am I seeing? What looks big? It confuses me a little bit because we should have things that are big enough, I thought. That... And even the Rockomax is not... Okay, then we'll go... But I think there was a bigger one. Yeah, we'll stick one of these on, right? Yeah, that pops the shell. That can sort of go in the same coupling thing. I mean, those won't fire until I have decoupled this. So let's make sure that actually happens, at least like that. Yeah, that should actually be fine. I should be able to just do exactly this. Bring you up. Oh, what did I forget? Solar, as usual. Electrical, and then we're gonna go here for these photovoltaics. What's this? 3x2s? Nay, 1x6. I like those. And we're gonna go with 4. Maybe not right next to the RCS. That would probably be not all that good. But like that. Right. Give me another one of those, by the way. What kind of... Ooh, yes. Why not? Change the design a little bit. Can I do anything there? Ooh, yes, please. maybe like that. And then these ones will make... Sure. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll see how that comes together. So now let me think. We have 2,500 meters for that, which means I now basically need about 5,000 meters, maybe a bit more, to get us off Kerbin and transferred. Should be. Takes about 3,400, 3,800 to launch. Four. Yeah. I suppose if I provide about 5,000 meters of, per second of delta V, then we are good. Let me see here. Mainsail is probably, I think, good for that sort of thing. Exactly for that. Right. I mean, what do we got there? 1,500. Well, 1,300. Starts at about 1,379 at sea level, and then 1,500 kilonewtons. In vacuum. That's perfect. Yeah. And then we're gonna go and attach a bunch of boosters. Now I'm thinking from what I've seen in the past, if I do the coupling this side, it's easier to deal with. So where is I'm wondering myself questions at the moment, but we'll just play it. But yeah, stick 2 here on the sides, and then back to engines, and give me the biggest, fattest boosters you've got here. Well, maybe not the biggest, fattest. Well, they are attached, and that looks almost good, except for that top. I don't necessarily like that, but let me in. Take those radial decouplers and just sink them down a bit. Maybe a bit more. See, that looks good, right? Really? What's the total delta V here at the moment? 6,600. Okay, so these boosters aren't as powerful as I thought, but no, this is fine. This is fine so far. I'm thinking what I might end up doing is give them 2 more. Just make it quad. Something like that. Okay, stick that together. Tell me about this stage and everything together. About 7,241 altogether. More. It's not quite enough. I'm not quite convinced that we'll get enough. 1590. I suppose we have bigger candles that I could light. So this is 1590, between 1480 and 1590. What have we got? I mean, this one seems quite oomphy, so let's take use away. Stick you on there. No, that doesn't look right. There. Math me that together, please. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, not that. It doesn't change much in the equation here. Well, then the other choice is to... I think I've seen... Yes. I've seen these. Which means we're gonna need extra fuel tanks for that. Not sure if that's the right ones, but we'll try quickly here. Okay. That seems ludicrous, if I'm being honest. It's all that thrust I'm putting to bear here. I mean, sure, we'll just plonk another one on top here, I suppose, huh? No, that's not the right one. You gave me it. You showed me it. It was nice. It was good. Jeez. So hilariously wrong sized. I would literally need to transform yous up. Jeez. And that's the max of it. I mean, it gets us more Delta V, I suppose, right? How much is that all in? 7,800? Well, the math thing says this might actually get us launched. Might actually get us there. Although this all looks very scary. If I now quickly look at some of these here to put them facing inside, I think. Yeah, because we would want them pushed away. So, you know, they're getting fired up at the same time as we're letting go of the side boosters. I don't like this construction at all, but it's fine, right? Well, we'll try it. Go and auto strut me to the root part, please. We probably want some... I think that's actually structural. Yeah, these guys, yeah. Something like that. So it's nearly 8,000 meters a second of delta V. let's just small step for Kerbin, because that's what we're doing, right? That's the plan here. So I'll save that and try and launch it. Ah. Just waiting on the map to load, I suppose. Come on. Ah, there we go. So far so good. We're still alive. Well, that's something. We're on the pad and we're still alive. I'm already happy. um, Go and show me the setup. What we set here initially? I think this was actually fine. You may auto stage. You should be fine with that. Right, letting go. I didn't even check my staging, but I think it was fine. Yeah, you do that whenever, and then we get to that stage, and off we go. Take a first guess and launch. Then we should be able to also show us a launch map, telling us basically how our light profile looks. I did not add any fins, I'm just realizing. Well, Bill and Bob aren't so sure about all this, but Jeb, he's as happy as a pig in shit. Oh, we've got a bit over the wobbles. Yeah, no. Something happened, and I'm pretty sure I know what. we got too wobbly because we had actually no aerodynamic control over anything. Also, this is not good. Not the tank. No, not the decoupler. Yes. Something like that. Maybe that's a little bit more amenable. I feel that's a bit better. Drop you down a bit. Aerodynamics. Let's put some decent fins in here. Yes. For authority on large rockets, that sounds exactly like what I'm needing. Right, give. That one's behaving weird. Let's not use it. We do have this one. Yeah, that's better. And you would exactly go there. When you actually look at, yeah, center of mass, center of thrust, yeah. This looks reasonable, I think. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. Also, I forgot to set an action group. More importantly, can we? Hmm. I had a plugin, but apparently I've lost connection with it. Yeah, no, it's not here at the moment. Also, we need scientist and scientist, possibly. Let's leave one seat free and see if we can do a transfer from Bob into Igloo with the airlock that we've built into here somewhere. There is an airlock in there, I'm sure of it. So yeah, but this is fine. Actions. I would like those guys on button 1 saying toggle. And then I think L for landing gear. Gear. Yeah, see, they're already in there. Perfect. Now let's check the staging one more time. So we let go as we fire up the big candle there and the one in the middle. We then, upon separation, let go. Oh yeah. We forgot something else. We forgot crossfeed of fuel. That would probably be useful. Where is that? That might actually be under fuel tanks. There is. Yeah, external fuel duct. And then we'll make it gravity fed, so to speak. Right, like that. Let me go and look at the... God, what is it? Fuel delivery overlay. Yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, that actually looks a lot more reasonable. Look at that. We've got now near enough that 9,000 meters. Wait, is that literally the only difference there? We've added fuel ducts and that makes it work? Sure, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I want this to be a Hydrolox. Can I do it here too? No. Sure, fine. Don't care. But yeah, this is basically good. I think, like, I don't see any issue here, really. Let's go and save you again. And try to launch you one more time. So we should have plenty of fuel and you know acceleration to get us into space, get us to the moon and back, essentially. So first off, I'm curious, have I got anything new in MechJeb? I mean, we would have information of landings, about the landing, if I wanted to do that. That's something. Alright, yes, it's in statistics, but this is fine. Atmosphere info might be interesting for me. So, anyways, let's do gravity turn. Now, I'm really confused about this plugin that I've added specifically for chat or for stream, and it's not here. I've seen it before, and this is frustrating to me. Yeah, this is just MechJeb, KOS, distant object enhancement, Kerbal Engineer. Yeah. Yeah, Parallax, Planetrine, Warp. Oh well, I need to look at that again. Gravity turn. Give me the map. I want to see how this all goes. You happy? Let's go and make a guess and launch. So far we're still alive, and we're launching-ish. I don't see any big wobble or anything. And you're gonna start doing a turn very soon. Actually, should have went for a different height to launch to, but we should be fine still. I should still have enough velocity to get us there. But this is actually looking decidedly better. Yes, I do realize, unfortunately. This is a really good launch vehicle, actually, in terms of getting us right up there. It's not wobbly. We have science on board. It seems fairly stable. We might actually be able to take this to other planets even then. When I'm seeing this right. What we'll do... I have a little bit of time before my break is actually due. So like a few minutes. I want to look at this launch profile and see how fast you'll get us to the 120k. And I imagine that fuel tank is staying full at the moment, yeah. This is actually looking really good, I'll be honest. Looking at almost 40k of apoapsis already. Okay, you've popped the fairing a bit early, maybe for my liking, because we're still burning, but sure. God. This looks like an unscheduled disassembly here. I mean, we're still alive. Part of the fairing is still there. Good reef, okay. Yeah, we are somewhat unplanned disassembling here. I have a plan. I mean, the worst part is we can still actually make it. We could actually still make it. Just wait to see what happens as the last bit of fuel is being dumped into this tank and it's, you know, emptying out this site. Yeah. God, this is not exactly how I planned it to go, but we're still alive, so I mean I can't complain, right? I mean, we've got a good apoapsis going, we're still rising. Let's try a bit of physics warp. Wobbliness. The wobbles are real, but we're okay. Just trying to burn off this last bit of fuel. I mean, the profile isn't actually looking too terrible. And yeah, 2,000 meters left in there. Just trying to get orbital now. And we are basically here at stop of burn, and then you're gonna try and turn this whole thing around now. Plan the burn, but we're gonna pause right here, and if you like this sort of content and you want to see more of it, then give me a like, a follow, a subscribe. Many games to come. Tomorrow we've got Constructed on the plan, and then we're gonna be probably back in Sunkenland this week as well, you know, so many things planned for this week. And with that, I shall not be long. And with that, I am back. So we'll go and resume the flight as it is. And you're waiting basically to actually leave atmosphere before you even plan the maneuver, which is in about 32 seconds. Yeah, great. But yeah, this is fucking great. Good launch profile. I was actually really happy with that. Yeah, we're just about out of atmosphere here. Gorgeous looks, views, I mean. And there's the maneuver. So you're going to go and try and align with that now. Shall I give you some RCS to help out? Or is that... I mean, we have 12 minutes to align, so it should be fine. So I don't need the atmosphere info anymore. But it's good to have. It's good to have. Landing info would probably be my next thing for getting to the Mun. So I'm just going to have that sitting there. I'm hoping that these guys are okay. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they've been blown out. Yeah, without solar panels, we're not going to be doing this mission. So I'm going to have to revert the flight. Shit. I'm not even entirely sure why it fell apart at the end. If I'm being entirely honest. Okay, here's my little plan. Can I somehow get rid of just that? No. Because I don't think we actually need this as much as that. Right, I will do the symmetry in a second. Let's go and... Yes, the decoupler. That's it. Yep, that's all looking aligned. And then I feel like these actually want to be not pointed that way. I think they need to be pointed this way for some reason. Is there, under the coupling, is there one that maybe imparts some force? No. This is under coupling. Okay, yeah. Tank decouplers. Although maybe that's exactly what I'm needing. Maybe that's exactly what I'm needing here. Like, let's just... Wait. Holy schnitzel, they are bigger than I thought. But I think they have actually the fuel ducting included as well. This looks wrong. No, it's actually just an external tank decoupler, okay. trying to find the alignment there, what that looks like. Something like that, I suppose, right? This looks weird. Am I doing something wrong? Quite possibly. Let's see here. So there's those four. Like that candle. Yeah, you should be in this stage. Something like that. But it does tell me that there's no fuel ducting going on, so I will need to go through here and introduce that. Blah 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 blah. Something like that. Doesn't really matter for me. Right. Then the fairing is on its own, and yeah. Make you auto strutted to the root part. Shall we maybe also actually add some struts? Something like that, maybe. And then that gives the fairing enough space as well to explode away, right? We'll save. Hopefully that'll work better. It's only rocket science, right? It's not that difficult. And hello to all my viewers on YouTube and Twitch. Don't be shy, come on in, say hello. I don't bite usually. Unless you ask me to. Right. Millimeters per second, so yeah, you're literally reading all the things, and it's fine. Oh, that's for landing. I'm not looking at the atmospheric info. I would like to see that though while we are doing the actual ascent, so we'll stick you there. Many windows, yes. More mods, more windows, that's what happens. Here's my gravity turn thing. We're gonna give you auto stage capability, but I think I don't want the fairing to pop until maybe 750 kilopascals. 750, not 850. Something like that. These delays actually seem fine. I'm not gonna go and fuck around with that. And then we'll say clear that and make a first guess. Okay. Okay, let's on. Okay, everything is still attached. That's already that's a win. And I will say the wobbliness is actually very minimal, if any. atmosphere density as well at the moment. It going down. Good. Yeah, the rocket equation really sucks at times. The more fuel you want to haul, the more thrust you need and all that. But no, I'm happy with this. I don't think I need you. Where is it? Body. Rendezvous I'm looking for, and then I say I want celestial bodies, I think. The Mun is my target. And I want you to do a transfer to the other planet. I'm not obviously going to plan anything yet, but, you know, get it set up. Okay, that looked fairly good. Everything's clear. We're still alive, everything's still attached that needs to be attached. Well, but I'm liking this launch. This is actually much cleaner so far. I don't know if I want to do physics warp. I'm a bit scared, but let's try. Okay, we're still alive. We're still good. And then there's a good 2,300 meters a second still in the launch stage in the middle to do any transfers, what have you. Oh god. Why? Apparently he decided to launch these a bit early. I'm not even going to. Jeb, you are my hero. You're keeping this flight on track. I'm sure you are. So maybe no physics warp during launches, right? Just don't do it. Because I'm sure we could have actually got a better launch there if I didn't do that. But it's fine, it's fine. So our Apple Access is just about now creeping above 70k, which is good. That's cost us a lot of Delta V in that stage. That's almost tempted to relaunch. We should still get where we need to be. But we're at least already in space. That's already something. Okay, let's put the atmosphere info away. We do not need it anymore. And we have our solar panels. Good. And just to make sure that that actually works, I know we're not on that stage yet. That might not work. That is fair enough. But if I do this, yeah, they are coming back in, out and then back in. Sure. So making sure that Apoapsis will have the right burn, I imagine. That's what we're doing here at the moment. Okay. And yeah, you do now the time warp. Good enough. That is perfect, actually. So, yay, we have achieved circular orbit. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what we've done there. Yeah. Yeah, you're still you're still in the process of burning up. I forgot about you. Yeah. Go and create a node for that transfer. Ooh. Use regular Holman transfer function to intercept another body orbiting Kerbin. Okay. So like this, yeah. At the optimum time, you say. So you have two burns. One at 800 meters per second, which... actually, let's execute that node. Because we haven't got much time to line up for it. I will even give you RCS for it. There is our Kerbin escape. And there's actually even an encounter already. Okay. I will probably have Hmm. We'll probably want to. Yeah, I think I can actually do the entire burn to the mon and intercept with this stage, actually, to be fair. There we go, you're just lining up for that burn already. Yeah, and we'll have a fairly good mon encounter there. Yeah, goodbye Kerbin. Let's see if we can do this. Hey, Triple R, or Rowdy Randy Ranger. How you doing? Come on. Ah, nice. Nice. So let me look at... This is perfect. I literally just need to now go and focus on Mon, and we're gonna slam into the bastard, aren't we? Jeez. Yeah, we're actually gonna slam into the bastard. Hmm. Yeah, I can imagine that. So I'm gonna need to do a little corrective burn. That's what's gonna happen here. We're gonna go say here. We're gonna add a little maneuver. I think just a little retrograde, to be fair. Let me actually go in here and we'll see how this affects our... what we're doing here. Good, 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 good. Here, there's a periapsis, much better. Something like that, okay? I should probably actually go the other way. Wait a minute. I'm thinking that I'm coming in from the wrong direction here. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. That sort of retains how we come in here orbital wise. What's this periapsis? Oh, that can go down a bit. That can down a bit. We want a fairly sharp capture here. $80 seems fine. Then do me a you can't do that, but sure, if I said to you execute the next node, then you will surely do this for me. Yeah, I can imagine, like, extra energy and it's got to go somewhere. And this is a tiny little burn that just makes sure we're not actually slamming into the Mun as we're approaching it. I think that would be cool. This is our current trajectory. Yeah, you fast forward. And then we should see this line come out. Perfect. Well, that is honestly, that is perfect. Because in here at Periapsis we'll add a maneuver where we're just gonna do a whole bunch of retro burn and circularize ourselves in as much as I can here. I think that's about the point here. Why don't I... Okay, Periapsis is actually 74k, so that's why it was so low. Oh, wait. That was too much. Good enough. Good enough. So in about 5 hours, we burn for 11 seconds, and then we are there. That means, oh, hello. I see you. I see you. Go. Now, I have no idea how to do a landing, but we'll see how it comes together. I'll give you a bit of RCS to help. Just making sure it's not changing our trajectory here using the RCS, but it doesn't... Very minimally, I would imagine. Looking good. Sphere of influence change, I imagine, yeah. So yeah, hello, Mr. Munn. And then I would probably want to plan a landing burn so that we're at least in the sun, like... And we're basically around the Mun. $73, $75, sweet. And I imagine if I actually started planning a landing burn somewhere here. No, wrong direction, Sebastian. Something like that. It's only 70 meters a second, not even, but... Right? That looks reasonable to me. I will be using this last stage to essentially do the actual entry into the Mun. It's not atmosphere, but you know, into that landing orientation, and then use our last stage to do the actual work of landing. Not that I can see the Mun at the moment. Big blaster in black rock in the middle of space. Sure, it'll be fine. Geez, a bit of a problem right there. Oh, we've got a little bit of sun, thank goodness. Right, so you're gonna start our burn. When it is done, I will literally stage to let go of what we have there. Right, I want you in a retrograde orientation, please. Now, if I let go of you, you should just sort of follow your own trajectory and fall down, okay? So literally just... Let's actually quick save. Let's do that at the very least. Yes. We are now basically on our own. I shall give you some light, you poor bastards. And then I think I would like... Is it this guy? It gives me a... Yeah, it should give me a trajectory overlay at some point. I believe. Maybe even this guy. One of the two. Yeah, it's becoming more and more real that we're now doing this somehow. And we do have the landing legs ready. I'm wanting to just take my time here a little bit, but let's physics walk a little bit here. I'm thinking if I just wait for a bit, then we will end up in this orientation where we're gonna point down, more or less. Patch, enough! I mean, we have light here. Should I just start burning a bit? Try and initiate our landing here. Just very gently. I will need at least, I would say, 1500 to launch again and get home. There was another tool I had previously. Where was it? It wasn't you. It wasn't MechJeb. I'm sure it was you, actually. Huh. Surface, but no. Right. Can actually bleed off different velocities, yeah. Understood, but I don't think I'm gonna do any of that. Okay, so this is where we would be landing, apparently. Okay, so far so good, I guess. Let's just try and bleed off some more of our velocities. A lot of vertical speed, and we've still got you. Okay, better. Let's actually bleed off a lot of that. That might be better. And then we'll just need to do a bit of a suicide burn as we fall down to stop our horizontal, like our vertical velocity, actually. The landing should be about 800 meters of delta V. Okay, we'll see. Seeing the horizontal speed going down. Let's force it down a bit more, a bit faster. Okay, good. But it looks like we were going to land right in that crater. Oh shit. Maybe not what I had intended, but it's fine. So impact in about 100 seconds, you say? Estimated burn 30 seconds. can bleed that orbital velocity off, but I need to sort of plan this at about between 2 and 5k, I think. Yeah. And no help from parachutes, obviously, because no atmosphere. So, Let's just keep falling towards the ground here. Really want to get that surface velocity down here and vertical speed. Right on the fucking crater rim, are you kidding me? Better. Still plenty of Delta V left. I hope. Oh, I'm not liking this at all. Shit. It's fine, but I'm hoping that we will at least have fixed our landing position. Yes, that I like. I can see it down there. So yeah, go and align yourself with the retrograde burn, sorry. Okay, so far so good. The horizontal speed is going down. Need to bleed off some of our vertical speed. We're all coming in a little hot. Okay, 20 meters a second. That's better. Jeez, let me actually put caps lock on for finer control here. Careful. Come on. Nine! No. It's fine. I can hopefully fix it once more time. Hey Jackson, yes, yes, that was definitely German mode activated. No, no. Shit. Nein. No. This is not good. This is not good. Nein. Scheißen Dreck. Boom. Everyone's dead. Hey, yeah, triple R. Ah, shit. I'm gonna reload. Fuck. uh, I killed every single Kerbal on board. Fuck. Uh, well, yes, he may have well called that successful. You're not wrong. We already are on the landing burn, so let's go get rid of you. Let's do a bit of time warping here, and I shall retrograde align myself already. Ding, all the good things. Me terrabombing planets? No. I was just making an impact, you know? Quite literally, maybe. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Um, but yeah, how are you doing actually, Jackson? I am knackered from yesterday, I tell you. 12 hours of pretty much server stuff and Linux stuff and Windows stuff. That was hard going, but it was good. It was good. Oh, good. It was also good. Lazy bastard. uh, I've been up for nearly 3 hours here. But no, this is we're looking good. I'm gonna just try and time warp a bit more, until we have a bit daylightish things to land to. Might as well. Hey, we don't talk about that here. I loves you. um. I think we can wait a bit more. And yeah, maybe here. Go and give it a good old full-on retro burn. At least get that horizontal speed bled off. Well, technically Error Page was programming, but we don't talk about that here, right? We have so much horizontal speed I need to bleed off before we consider landing. Otherwise it's just sideways smashing into the moon. I want to get a feel for where we're going to land roughly before I make a determination. Yeah, this may work. I'll wait a bit longer so we're not landing in this crater. Hmm. Oh, let's maybe not time warp that. Okay, I'm liking the speeds a lot more here. Especially that horizontal speed. So keep it for now like as is, and then wait a little bit more. Landing site looks good right below us here. I can probably make that work. Then at about 5k I need to start doing my suicide burn. Maybe a bit hot. Let's burn. Burn for all your might. Guys, meet the ground. It's coming fast towards us. Okay, we're bleeding off that speed now, thank goodness. That's why they call it a suicide burn. Ooh. Come on. I didn't want to take off. Come on. Oh, you fucking kidding me with that rocket, aren't you? We've traveled millions of miles and a single rock is preventing us from landing. Shit. Is this it? Is this it, or are you going to tip? Please just stay. I am screenshotting this. I'm screenshotting that. I'm calling this a good landing. Oh ish. I didn't want to. Shit. Wrong buttons, Sebastian. What are you doing? We were landed. We had good things. We had good things. We had nice things. Why did you... Can we somehow turn all these engines off? I think you can. Shut down engine. Let's do that. And I might put that into an action group for next time. Okay, so a little bit of wobbliness, but I don't care. We have a science experiment that I will expose to the Mun to go and conduct your material study. And then you shall process that in the lab that you are a part of. So start research. And some lattice would have been probably useful. So I could have... Oh god. Who's our... Not what I wanted. Who's our scientist? Yeah. Bob. If I go on an EVA with you, then I am afraid that he will not be able to get back up there, because I haven't attached ladders to get down and up, and that would have been useful. What we'll do, I will save here. While Kerbal's on a ladder. Okay, go board. Right. We'll quick save here. Then we'll take Bob on an EVA. And we will see if, with the help of RCS... Yeah, we would be able to get back up here. Ah, shit, I forgot about the part where this stage isn't accessible right now because we haven't even let go of it yet. No! Bob? Bob, what are you doing? You know what? Bob, stand up. Since you are here now, you may as well do this. Keep that experiment sure and plant a flag. The first Munlan... Fucking caps lock. First Mun Lanching, Land Crushing. It was a bit of both. Right. Wait. We came, we saw, and barely made it. Right, you ready, Bob? Oh, you need your RCS on, aren't you? Grab. Board. No? Board. Thank you. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. We have... Well, I need to turn on the engines. That would probably be helpful, right? So there we go. We've made science-ish. Have you actually started on that? Did I tell you to? Yeah, you did. Okay, good. And then I suppose the launch for now is literally just go up. Right? Follow appropriate orientation, I suppose, even pull U's back in. See if once we have an apoapsis of something 50, 60, 70 kilometers, we will then plant a circularization. Say at 70, yeah, that'll do me. And then say, go and create that node, please. There's another 400 meters of delta V. It leaves us with 1400 to return to Kerbin and break. Sounds reasonable. Like, yeah. Like that, we can make it. I'm already proud of the fact that we've somehow made it onto the surface of the Mun and survived it. I know you are activated, I wasn't sure there. And I'm supposing I could actually just leave these guys here orbiting for a while. Let them do their science. Right? So yeah, go floaty abouty, make science. Sure, why not? Just leave you running around there. Like, I don't think this is a decaying orbit. It shouldn't be. What is actually... Can we get information about... Ah, minimum safe altitude is 10 kilometers. That's nothing. So we're already considered actually in high space. Okay. Sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to just leave these guys to just science. Right? Because what we can do is we can go back to the space center. What's all this? Oh, that's map fill. That's not what I wanted. I'm in the wrong view. I want to go back to the space center, and why not plan a vehicle for going somewhere else without landing this time? This is more of a let's get to another planet, because I have interest in either getting further out or further in. I haven't decided actually yet. Something was thinking. I'm somehow thinking maybe Eve. So first off, let's go and clean up our debris here. But so if I was to... So weird that that plugin is just not there. I'm so disappointed. This is not what I'm looking for. No. No, it is not. Okay. Anyways, tracking station. Let's have a look at the map. I am actually due a break. I am actually overdue a break, to be fair. But yeah, my plan is we're here on this orbit, right? We could either go to Eve or maybe even Moho. But that would be interesting. I will look into this quickly during break time, and then we will see what next vehicle we'll send out into space. Because why not? Waiting on everything to load. But yes, if you like this sort of content and you want to see more of it, give me a like, a follow, a subscribe. I will be back in 3 to 5 over on Twitchland, which is going to show some ads. Make sure we get that sweet no pre-roll experience, of course, for our viewers. And with that, I shall not be long. And with that, I am back. So, yeah, what we'll do is, I'm thinking, I have a vehicle that may actually get us where I'm thinking of going. I'm thinking Eve. Moho is maybe a bit much at the moment. I've sort of asked a bit of AI, and we're looking at 15 to 20,000 meters per second of delta V to get down here to Moho and back. The biggest problem really is its inclination A, so it has a 7-degree tilt compared to us, and it's hurling arse, right? It's hurling arse at 18,000 meters per second, whereas we're coming in from 9,000, so we would somehow need to gain double the orbital velocity. You know, it's a hard ask. Eve itself will already be a bit of a challenge. What I would probably like to see is Eve. Where is it safe? Distance, no. You know, okay. Where would I find that information? I wonder. Because you're telling me I would need about 4,400 meters to get there, and it takes about a year to find a good window. Is there a better window available for us? Much more delta V. Because I also have to consider the return journey. But I mean, why not? Why the heck not? I'm imagining that this is actually the total delta V, because there's no way that a MUN transfer is 4,000 meters a second. So that must include the launch. Okay, that's actually not too terrible then. So yeah, Eve is, I think, our goal here. What we'll do. Yeah. What we'll do. Go away, Astrogator. Why research? No, I don't need research open, thank you. We go back into the VAB and look at our vehicle and see if I want to maybe add. I have an idea. Maybe add a bunch of just smaller solid fuel boosters on the side as well to give us the initial launch. So what we'll do is we'll open our here small step for Kerbin. Sure, this is the right one, right? Yeah. We'll take that. And we have in it at the moment about 7,300 meters. It ends up a bit more once we're in space, but what I'm thinking. And coupling. Some radial decouplers. Oh, we'll need the symmetry for that. Stick them there and give me. They don't even have to be actually necessarily terribly big. Yeah, this actually sounds perfect almost. Oh no, wait, that's fucking tiny. Jesus, no. What about you then? Something like that. What does that add? It's not all that much, but. So which ones are those? Okay, we'll just go one size up here and see what happens. I need the coupler, thank you. Let's find a better position, yeah. that should be fine. What's with this fuel line? Yeah, that needs to go. I'm wondering if I add more symmetry. No, you're forcing me into a four-way symmetry. Could also try them here, actually, right? One set there. Yeah, actually, exactly. So, watch. What I'll do is make a copy of it instead. Like so. And we'll launch them all together, but separate them out separately. So this is a separation stage. All the engines together. Yes, yes. So you go in there, you guys go in here, all this gets launched together. And then I imagine that these would actually burn off in the same at the same time, so we'll stage that next. Once they are empty, let go of them. Might want to probably do some ullage motors to push them away from our construction. Where are those? Somewhere here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I suppose that'll do. They go into the separation stack. Somewhere there, which... Four of them, yes, yes. You know, you say there's not much more thrust, but I feel like there is going to be actually more resulting oomph out of all of that. Fire all that, fire all that. We'll see. Go and save this. Actually, this should have been version 2. Damn it. Oh well. Maybe I should have strutted that. We'll see. So I am there. I didn't have my chat properly open. I don't know about this vehicle. Hey, Mamatero, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Right, so we're gonna have to say this is a new vehicle, really. And then take a first guess. You may auto-stage and we'll see how that goes, and show me the launch map as well, please. Launch. That may have been a bit much thrust. separation? How is the separation gonna go? Oh, okay, okay, okay. That actually went good. That went well, I mean. I can English, honestly. So far, so good. We're not gonna land anywhere. I mean, he's throttling down, you know, he's now adhering to the pressure standards or pressure limits. No time warp, Sebastian, do not. No physical time warp, none of that. So we're not gonna land, and I want to know about Eve. Minimum safe altitude is 70k, so we want to be higher than that. Yeah. Somewhere between 70 and 250 kilometers. That's fine. Then we're gonna probably do a... what is this? A bioimpulsive Hohmann transfer, possibly. No, actually, no. Because we're actually transferring to another planet. The bioimpulsive transfer is only applicable if the body we're wanting to go to is actually in the sphere, same sphere of influence as the planet we're around. So, like, moons. I would say this is actually a fairly good launch. Nothing worse. Nothing worse. But then again, any morning attitude is always sucky, to be fair. I mean, this launch is really, I'm happy with this. He's still burning, we've still got plenty of fuel to burn in these, well, not in these auto tanks. I think that's going down now. Yeah. But this is looking good. Do it. We're gonna see some staging in a minute. Gonna be interesting. Come here. I don't know what you're growling for, it's just a gate. Good boy. Nice, good boy. Why haven't you staged that yet? Why are you holding on? Okay, so apoapsis is at 120. That's good. And yeah, we have enough to get to Eve, but I don't think we have enough to get back. What does Astrogator say? Actually, yeah. We should be fine. Cool. Don't. No squeakies. Hopefully the souls are good. Yes, they're all healthy. Good. Thank goodness. And then wait on the maneuver, which will circularize us. And then we can plan our even counter. And off you go, right? And do the thing. Good. This is now us truly orbital. Yep. So we also have to deal with some orbital inclination now on that. But why don't I go and say, here we have a target at the next possible window, go and create me a node. Okay, you want to use a bit more than Astrogator initially said. What was happening there? Oh yeah, okay, that's still fine. So our burn changed that a bit. But yeah, I don't see why not. Okay, let's go and create that node. We're okay. It's been quiet. Touch wood, touch all the wood. But we definitely want out here as soon as. And in about a year's time, we have a burn of about a minute to get us there. Okay, so you know what? Go and execute that node. Yes, yes, it is. Very much so. But it's the question, can we rely on it? Yes, correct. Just stop, Patch. You're fine. You haven't cuddled yet. Come here then. No, come see me. Come see me. Ah, oh, come here. Have some cuddles. And kisses, apparently. Who's a good boy, huh? Oh, yes, I see you. I see you. There's no one playing with you. There's no one paying attention to you. He's like that terrible. Oh, come here then. It's Pupper's time, isn't it? Yes. Yes, hello. I see you. Yes, I agree. Now go lie down. Go on. Go lie down. Go lie down, Patch. You do you then. So that looks like a retrograde burn actually when we're doing it. Which, well, if I think about it, probably we're throwing ourselves backwards into the orbital plane, I imagine. Yeah, right. It's a terrible, terrible sin that we're committing every single day. I know. How dare we? Let's go and give it the big old full-on forward for quite some time. And then at some point I will actually interrupt that, because we can go and check in on our poor guys around the Mun and see how their science is going. So what we say abort node execution, time warp stops, right? And I then go into the space center. Or actually, I could have just went to the tracking station. Damn it. Come on. Tracking center would have probably been faster because he's now trying to load the entirety of Kerbin, but it's fine. Let's go and get rid of the debris here. Can get recovered. And tracking station. We will look at what... Yeah, these guys. Yeah, see, I should have named this something else. Oh well, let's fly this guy for a minute. And check in on Jeb and Bob and... I don't know who else. Yeah, go and check in on these guys. How are you doing? How is the science doing, most importantly? Okay, you're still working on more science. You're working on all the data that's available. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't want to send them home yet. Let's really get them to fill up the entirety of that and then send them home. That's probably better. And then I go tracking station. Hopefully that goes quicker. I don't know. So we go to this guy orbiting Kerbin. I can't even rename them anywhere. That sort of sucks, but sure. Perfect. So we're here. And I really can't rename this anywhere, can I? Nah. At least I don't see it right now, and there may be a way, but we'll just have to deal with it. Guys, execute that node. Go. We need more time passing. Hundreds of days still to go. I figure if there's like 150 days left, maybe we'll check in on the Mun guys again. see how their science is going. Or thereabouts, anyways. Perfect. So if I now go, I think escape and then hit tracking station. Oh. There is the guys orbiting the Mun. Let's go and fly that ship. Because we could realistically even plan the return, you know, while the other ship's still floating a bit. Matter of fact, we could probably do the entire return before the other burn is even due. So why not? You know, depending on how this obviously goes. Not much data left, but we're nearly full on science here. Like, I think I can just send these guys home. Yeah. Okay, so then let's plan exactly that. I want celestial bodies. Oh god. Why not? Why won't you let me? You're not letting me. Okay, sure. What, do I need to escape from here first? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Go. Make that thing your thing. So that's in 40 minutes. Yeah, we have plenty of time to get that. Get them home. Wait, about the execution. I want to check if we have any weird encounters as we're trying to escape here. No. No, that's fine then. I just didn't want like a min-miss encounter throwing us off or something. This is not ideal. I don't know what happened. Something happened in terms of control, but we'll just get the burn out of the way. We have escaped. It's good enough. And then we are in a... Oh, we're gonna literally slam into the atmosphere. I don't think I want that. So let's point prograde. And then I think if I just very slightly burn prograde, I'll get that fix it. Not quite. There was a periapsis of 30k. 40k, that seems reasonable. And we can probably do a braking burn as we enter the atmosphere and really slow us down. I'll be fine. Ah, yeah, of course, but it's also worthy of stink eye. Did you not know this? So the typical. You stay in there, you watch me. So now comes the thing where, yes, we are here going. Please do a retrograde. Retrograde pointing. Okay, once you're pointed that way, we are looking at re-entry in 4 minutes. It's gonna get really hot, I think, but we'll see. Give it the full pelt of every little bit of delta we have in these engines, and then drop them. Is really drop, but it looks good already. I think we're sound. Mercy of a heat shield, oh god. Uh-oh. I think we have lost the heat shield for some reason. Something happened, and I'm not happy about it. This is a little sketchy, I want to say. But okay, we're still alive, my god. Yes, get the chutes out and hopefully land this puppy somehow. Well, not land, but, you know, splash down safe-ish. But okay, I mean, we've made it back to Kerbin, and I imagine the chutes will keep us safe-ish. I see ground. this should be good, right? Just a little bit hot, maybe, for landing. Like 20 meters a second. This shot is a bit hot. This may end in tears. No? Okay. Woo! Okay. Hurrah! This is a great victory for Kerbin kind. I'm sure. Oh, I'm actually really happy about this one because this is a ton of science that we're bringing him. Come on. Always waiting. Always waiting. But look at all that science. Look at all that science. And big old refunds and experience for everyone. Nice. Back to the tracking station because we have another flight still going. So let's return to them. Yep. Because we're now flying this guy. He's going to Eve. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. But we're actually coming up to my break time as well. And we still have 156 days to go. It literally took us less than a day to get these guys returned, which I'm very happy about. It's not mince words. I suppose we're gonna say now go here and go and prepare for execution of that maneuver node. Yeah, of course you've lost your orientation. Just waiting for it to align itself before it does the time warp. Let's do the time warp again. How? Just gonna no do that, right? Come on, you're nearly aligned. You know you want to. Okay, now we should see some fast forwarding. Am I gonna help you out and go even a bit faster now? And I guess when we are just about ready to do the actual maneuver, I will go on a quick break. And then we can see the maneuver burn going to Eve. I'm just trying to get it down to like tens of days here. Something like that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit escape here. And yeah, if you like this sort of content, give me a like, a follow, and subscribe. I will be back in 3 to 5. Over on Twitchland, as usual, we're going to show some ads, make sure we get that sweet, sweet no pre-roll experience. But yes, I shall not be long. See you all soon. And with that, I am back. Welcome in, raiders. Pat, High Pitch Pat, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? We've been doing all right. We've been hanging in there. Looking forward to hopefully a move soon. Okay, 8 days to go still till that burn is due, and I imagine you're gonna figure out your on-time warping strategy, slow down, right? Pretty much about here. Okay, just after Apoapsis, interesting. But so yeah, welcome in, Raiders. My name is Sebastian. I'm the Novice Prospect, and I play many different games. At the moment, Kerbal Space Program has absolutely caught my attention, amongst others like Sunken Land as well. But yeah, at the moment, I am actually doing a mission where we're taking this science vessel and we're taking it to the next planet in from us. It's called Eve. So this is Kerbal Space Program. This planet is Kerbin, and there's many other planets. Yes, I seen you were playing Grounded. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Oh, what were you in hospital for? If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. You can tell me on Discord. That's also fine. How did you enjoy Grounded? I hear things. I hear good things. I hear no, well, not so much bad things, but just I hear things. How did you enjoy it? The curse of the wobbliness is back, but sure. Pardon me. I'm just waiting for this burn to be finished. Okay, so we are basically on an orbit here around Kerbal, the sun, and we are wanting to get to this planet here, Eve. And by the looks of it, we're gonna travel. We'll be traveling down here, and we don't have an encounter just yet. But I think it would be useful for us to wait until we have left the sphere of influence of our home planet. So let's go and do a bit of forwarding here, time warping even. And here's the point where we're leaving the sphere of influence. This is a so-called escape, which means that we're now actually on a solar orbit, around the sun. The first thing that we'll probably want to do is match planes with target. Would probably be the next useful thing to do, because the orbital plane of Eve is, not parallel to ours. It's slightly inclined in sort of this direction, and so we want to make up for that, and we can do that with our own orbit, and we will do like so. That's a 355-meter burn. That sounds reasonable, right? Is that even an encounter? No, that's not an encounter. I thought it was an encounter, but it is not. Well, maybe I should remove and actually say instead, try and fine-tune your closest approach. Have you got something for that? You do, as a matter of fact. What does that end up doing? Okay, so the maneuver's here in about 75 days, where we dive in. There's an actual encounter. Okay. And once the maneuver is done, I suppose we could then even try and match the inclination, although it looks like you're actually doing some of that there. Well, you know what? So here's our vessel. Let's go and say execute that node. What's going on? Is you out of... No, you have charge. We were time accelerating, that's why. I really need to be careful with that I come out of time warp entirely before I do things like that. It's fine. Yeah, that looks like a... oh god, is that normal, anti-normal? I can never remember. But it looks like we're actually doing a bit of matching of inclination there as well. As a matter of fact, wait now. Can we... let's create a new, because I want to then match planes with target and create that node. Would you do that? So there's our burn, and then you would have another burn there, but that's actually not necessary then. That really is not necessary then, because we do already have an encounter here. And all I would need to do then, where is Eve? After the burn, is focus the view here. Wow, yeah, we're coming in hot there. We're coming in really hot. But it could fix that. Where's the maneuver node? Can we maybe just fix it a little bit? Because that's really hot that we're coming in there. Not the direction we need. Yeah, that's a bit much. Periapsis. 88 kilometers. That seems good. Right. That seems reasonable to me. Hasn't changed the burn at all that much. And well, go. It's actually come out and observed what the orbits are doing as the burn happens. Because we may need to fine tune. Looking good so far. And there is indeed our encounter. And boof. Okay. Periapsis is... ooh, yeah, dirty fuck. It's a little... let me try and do something here. Let me go and do a bit of a prograde burn. Just ever so slightly, just bring it on. Because that's a little bit harsh there. That's gonna drive us right into the atmosphere and then burn up and all that bad stuff. I don't want that. You're a bit aligned there. Boom. Way too much. Way too much. Damn it. I was meaning to fine tune. What if I can't do that from here? I would need to come in here and say, hey, Give me only 50% thrust of what you have. And then once you are aligned here, we'll give you a little nudge back down on that periapsis. Kilometers, 150 kilometers. That seems reasonable, right? 105 kilometers. I like that. Okay, here is going to be our next maneuver where we're going to have to do a really harsh retrograde burn. 900 meters per second. Okay. Wow. Almost wondering. I mean, this is fine. 1200 meters, and that would leave me with basically 2000 meters to hopefully return back to Kerbin. It's not perfectly circular, and I don't know if it's worth spending that extra fuel for that. But I mean, sure. That is our encounter. That's our braking maneuver. I feel like I'm wasting a bit of Delta V here with that burn. Well, even if it's slightly eccentric, I don't necessarily care, do we? That's harsh. What if I go and bring that periapsis out just a bit, just ever so slightly, and then try and circularize in? That should be wasting less, I'm hoping. Yeah, go and delete that maneuver. I will need a new one afterwards. So very gently, very carefully, we'll try and bring this up to I think around 200. Even how about that? 170 kilometers above ground. That seems reasonable. Then here is the maneuver to slow down. And 70 to 600 kilometers. Wow, that's... I don't think I want to spend more than 1200 meters. So this is going to be our orbit here, roughly something. Yeah, no more. Suppose I could go 1286. Well, wait. We have 400 meters in there alone. This is fine, actually. We'll probably come home on fumes, but I feel like I can probably pull this off, actually. Somewhere there, that'll do. Yeah, why not? That's gotta be it, right? Go and align yourself with the maneuver, please. Oh, also, I will probably want all the thrust. trying to see where Eve is even, but we'll get there. Let's go and execute this node. Like we should be very close actually here. Oh, yeah, hello. There you are. Okay, textures haven't properly loaded, I think, or something. I think Eve is broken. Ah, it's loading in. That was it. Okay, I mean this is looking good. We're making actually orbital insertion here into Eve. And then that should leave us with about 2,300 or so meters a second. Ugh. What does Astrogator say in terms of return? Should be possible. It should absolutely be possible for us to return to Kerbin from that orbit. Wow, just... that is fairly cool. Not going to try and land on Eve. No chance. I think it's about 8,000 Delta V just to take off. something ridiculous. Yeah, about 2,300, 2,400 meters. And I think with that we have orbital insertion. Not a perfectly circular orbit, mind you, but that's probably not all that expensive at the next periapsis, actually. Well, no, let's stay high. Yeah, 22 meters a second. Go do. Because at the moment it's a little bit egg-shaped. Go and lie down. But yay, we've made it to Eve. And pretty much perfectly circular orbit. Haha. There would also be Gilly to visit, but no, I'm happy to just have these guys here. Honestly, I'm ecstatic. Now, since we're in space, it should be I know I can't get the airlock yet still because I am an idiot. Yeah, but fine, fine, fine. Open doors. Go and conduct a study, please. Oh fuck, we haven't got a scientist in there. Okay, we're gonna have to just keep the experiment and close the door. Right. I think I will let them orbit a couple of times here, just to say, hey, we've been there, we've done the thing. Right. I mean, the poles look awesome. Wow. I can't even zoom enough far enough away. But you know, yay. This is good. Let's plan the return. 1800 meters. Jeez. So you say 1300 meters there for that. Escape burn. Have you got more planned? Yeah, and then you have another burn planned there. Let me, as a matter of fact, say no. Why don't I say, please do me a transfer to another planet and you create the node? Remove all nodes, thank you. And then once you've done the burn and we've sort of left the sphere of influence, we'll... From Eve, from an orbit in the same plane as of an Eve orbit around Sun. Starting orbit around Eve inclined 19.5 degrees with respect to... so I want to... I want to change my inclination, I think. It's not getting all that terrible. Could we... I'm just looking at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what this means in my major axis. No. Bulk trip selection, what do you mean with that? I don't, yeah. So I basically just want to plan the escape burn as soon as possible. Do it anyways. Just do the escape. And then we can always, once we've escaped, yeah, descending node or ascending node, fix our... Yeah. Yes, this seems reasonable to me actually. I can deal with that. Right. Execute that node. Don't you worry about my intercept. I'll take care of that. You just do the thing. Right. Come out out here and let you fast forward as fast as you want, and actually let's help you out and go all the speed.
For one of us, you're fine. No whiskey dip. Yeah, not gonna do go here.
My goodness. $250 still to go. My goodness. I think we're gonna wait for this at apoapsis. You do that burn. Well, I suppose that makes sense at the highest point of your orbit. No? Oh, it's a periapsis. Why? Oh, right, okay. Because you're wanting to come up. Oh, yeah, Doid. 50 days left, come on. Right. Give it. Do it. Do it. Okay, waited a little bit long there, but sure. Because the engines also need a second to spool up, but yeah, we're fine. Right. This is looking actually good so far. I'm not entirely happy with the burn. It should have started maybe a little sooner, but we'll see how the orbit ends up once the burn's actually completed. Leave the sphere of influence and see where it goes from there. But yeah, we're leaving Eve behind us now. That was actually a successful adventure, I want to say so far. Burn's nearly done. The most expensive part is done. I figure. Right, go, and we're gonna say match planes with target. But that comes once we've actually left the sphere of influence. So let me... our spaceship now. So you say we are sphere of influence, sphere of influence change, and there's our orbital velocity now at 11,000 meters. Yeah, I was wondering. That didn't seem right. Match planes with target, I suppose, right? 144 meters. No. Remove all nodes. What if I said fine-tune the closest approach to somewhere here? Okay, we have an intercept with 280 meters worth of burn. Sweet. Give me target on Kerbin, please. And there's Periapsis, a little high. So give me... I need to find a maneuver node to interfere with it now. Right, what is actually the most of that burn? Oh god, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of everything here. Okay, let's try and see what happens if I go a little bit more pro-grade. Nope. Other way. No, actually that was right. I wanted to put that in. 70k? Okay. Ah, shit. It's a very fine... 60k, okay. Hit the atmosphere, that's what I want. That is about 300 of our remaining Delta V. And then burn in atmosphere. And hopefully slow down. I don't know about this. Like, what would be the retro burn here to come to a stop? $400 meters a second? Yeah. We can do a slowing burn. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. That's my hope anyways. So execute that node. Align to it. Okay. I think we're a little shy on Delta V or leftover fuel to really make it a safe landing, but I should be fine. We'll see. Come on. Oh, that's Joel. Gilly, Juna. Jewel, Sarnas. I was hoping to see Kerbin somewhere here, but Could be because I'm not looking in the right place. Okay, now I need to see the result of that burn. Okay. Go a little bit pro-grain. Shit. Too much. Way too much. Somewhere here, I'm just needing a bit less thrust. For now. 40k is maybe a little harsh, but at 70k we're gonna burn anyways the rest of it off, so that'll be fine. Get these back up to full throttle so it is available when we need it. Right, and we are now literally on our way to dive down into Kerbin atmosphere, or orbit. Yeah, there's our encounter over there, so let's fast forward a little bit. And I'm waiting for the actual sphere of influence change. What happened? What the frick? Something happened. We've lost the encounter. Can you do it? Ah, fuck. Remove all, create and execute. Okay, Periaps is a little low, but okay. SAS, slight retrograde. Bring that Periapsis down, 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 down. Further down, I think, like 50k or so. Okay, I think we have our encounter back. Like, seriously, what's... Somehow that was weird, but we're fine. Back. I've just lost the... We've just shot past, and there is no way for me to recover that, I think. Because we will never get another encounter again, I figure. God. We have some Delta V left over. Can we create a node for that? Kerbin. That is my target. Create a node for that. Nope. Oh god, okay. Not today. We're gonna have to do that Eve thing again, but that's gotta be next time. Ah, shit. I will. Can we revert the flight? I didn't even save anywhere recent. Or is this the save? Wait, day 20. Patch, enough. Go lie down. I'm gonna load this quickly and see what's what. Because this may actually be the autosave for us recently. Then, if that is the case, then hurrah! I will cheese it, but I'm not. Otherwise, we will call it good for today. Patch, stop. No, seriously, enough. No need for you to be whining like that. Okay? No, this is... I don't know, actually. Where are we? What is our situation? Patch, stop, please. Huh? You've done everything. You've got all the play. Orbiting the sun. I think, actually, this is still our guy. Yeah, we're good, actually. Okay. Fly him. Oh, thank fuck. So persistent is the autosaves. Good to know. Would have been useful if they were named as such. But what do I know? That means we should have some encounter with it. Yes, yeah, all is good. Target is Kerbin. Oh. No, ach, Scheißendreck. Where did I go? No, I'm gonna need to load that again. I fucky wucky that because apparently I decided to apply some thrust, and this is never good. So let's try that again. It's like we're nearly there with the landing. We're like. I know, yeah, that's true enough. But welcome in, Grendel. Swagatam Biswas, nice to see you. It's going well. It's going as well as can be expected for space science. Basically, I had a mission going out to Eve, and then now trying to return on very little left over Delta V, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. Come on. So no thrust being applied. Let's go and check the map and focus on Kerbin. So we have at the moment an encounter here with the periapsis of 109 kilometers. I think if I do a slight retrograde burn, I can drop that down a bit. Yeah, I can imagine that. Especially the time warping does get sometimes a little funky. Okay, that was definitely the wrong direction, so I need to go prograde, and then I think I want to be going and turning some of that thrust down here a bit. like this one as well. Just roughly equivalent. It doesn't have to be spot on. We're just doing a bit of corrective burn here. Oh, nice. Give me 2 seconds here. So what's the periapsis here? Shit. Successful Juno lander. Nice. Refueled in orbit and landed on Ike as well. Now on your way back to Kerbin. Ooh, nice. Now I've managed to get my first landing today on the Mun. I was already very happy with that. 50k. That is perfect. Leave it there. Do not touch. Give me all the thrust back. And this is all the thrust we have to slow down enough to not be ejected again. So we want to be careful with that. Let's just check these all over. Yep, okay. Let's come out. And I will want to basically forward. Let's say warp to here or something. I know, right? I know. It's such a shame that everything else in MechJep is perfect except for that execute. But, yeah, well. Can't win them all, right? I wanna move a bit faster than this. Uh, Come on. Why is it not entering the sphere of influence? What am I doing wrong here? Oh no, there we are. There we are. I think I want to be... Uh-oh. Got this prograde burn I need. Because we're gonna... that's not good. That's definitely not what I want. Shit. I suppose, but that's still a bit hairy. God. I'm hoping for the best here. Okay. Then you go and give me a retrograde burn as we... There's Kerbin. Just wondering. Sorry, let you line first. And then wait until we hit the atmosphere and just slow down with everything we've got. Okay, textures, something Planetshine, not worried about it. The textures will load eventually, I'm sure of it. There we are. So let's go and pull these guys in. I don't want any like flying bits. And give it all your beans. We may end up with one extra cycle around the planet. Maybe not, I don't know. We're coming in fairly hot here. And I really don't want to separate this stage because we're just going to tumble. Oh no, this should be fine. Oh god. It's getting hot in here. I mean, the Apoapsis is anchoring down nicely, so we should be fine, or we might be fine in just one year. Okay, yeah, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Here comes the tumbles. Yeah, we've survived this before, we can survive it again. God. Yes, yes. Yes. Actually, retrograde would have been the thing to do here. But yeah, we have... I can deploy shoots, apparently. You think? You think good? I mean, I'm seeming to land them right in the mountains and the probably forest or whatever, but it's fine, it's fine. As long as they get him in one piece, it's all good. Any mission you return from is a successful mission. So far. Yeah, I had a feeling. Right into heavy, densely forested areas and then mountains and everything. I'm sure they'll get rescued. I'm sure of it. It'll be fine. But yeah, no, this has been a good mission day today. Let's slow that down. Oh god, please don't break. Don't explode. Don't anything. Hey. Hooray. And yeah, that is our return here. Recover vehicle, a vessel. Please tell me we've got some science from that. We brought home some stuff for science, so... Come on. But yeah, in total today we've done a lander mission on the Mun, retrieving some science, planting a flag, all that good stuff. And then we managed, with pretty much the same vehicle, build. It's of course it was a second launch, second vehicle. We've managed to get all the way down to Eve and return again. I'm ecstatic. I was dubious about that Eve return, but yeah, we have gathered science. Next, done a whole bunch of recovery too, and you guys have advanced levels, all that good stuff. I love it. Let me fast forward to sunrise. And I will probably need to do some cleanup of random bits and bobs flying around. God, you're just not going to burn up, are you? Apoapsis of 2.7 million kilometers. And this that periapsis is just not coming down. 49,952. Like, you should be... That makes no sense to me. This should not be a stable orbit. Oh, so I need to actually fly this, so to speak, and let gravity do the... sorry, let physics do the actual air braking. Are you kidding me right now? I was fully expecting that to have decayed by now. Like that had been floating around there for 3 years plus, I think. Oh, that is so stupid. But thanks for the tip, Grendel. I appreciate that. Well, I can probably see why. So we're gonna get this stage down. Because this has been literally floating there for ages now. And I don't want it to. I don't want it. I think this may actually be already it. I think it's actually already gonna splash down. Possibly. No. No. One more time around the mulberry bush. But that's good to know. I can't rely on vehicles just disappear on their own unless I actually fly them around. And let physics do their thing. Come on. Looking at the apoapsis, it's now dropping down. This should be it. We should not make it back out. Good. You may burn up if you want to. You don't have to survive. I know. It's like, what the heck? Oh, good grief. I'm sure a ground impact will do it for us. This thing doesn't even have any shoots on it. It was supposed to just burn up and die. Come on. Do it. Come on. I need you to do it. Do it now. Surely this should do it, right? Thank you. And then just back to Space Center. And yes, I may have wanted to maybe try and land that stage in the near future, but nicht. Nicht. Who cares? Right. What we're going to do is we're going to go and save the game, and then we are getting ready to raid out. I will gladly take raid suggestions if anyone has any. I'm gonna go and do a bit of research here already, maybe see if I find somebody. Well, you know, Kerbal Space Program is doing its thing. Ooh, yes. Someone playing KSP, that sounds perfect. You go and do that. I shall, however, go and say save as Trim, because that's where we are saving it. And yes, overwrite. We shall then say go quit to main menu. And then I will go and pass use onto the right screen and all those good things. Let me go and do just that. Where's my buttons? So like this. Thanks everyone for joining me today. It's been absolutely amazing. High Pitch Pat, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. I am just about getting ready to prepare a custom raid message. Hello computer. Hello computer. Go do click a few things here quickly. Come on. Thanking you. And I shall Control C something here and ask my bot to prepare indeed a custom raid message. But yeah, guys, if you want to see more of this sort of stuff, as I say, give me likes and follows and subscribes, all that good stuff. I will be back tomorrow morning, probably playing Constructed. Game had a new update out, so I'm looking forward to that actually. And I shall go and copy the raid message. If you want to, go and copy it yourselves. Join me on the raid on Twitch. It would be awesome if you go and hang around for a bit and, you know, check them out. As I say, will see you all tomorrow. It's been absolutely great. Couldn't do this without you. Love you all. Look out for yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful day. Peace out and bye.